passer goes in. Here goes Leach. He's strong. Great tackle by Strauss. Saved the try. Tatakawa. Murphy! Here we go! Hesketh! Come on, Hesketh!
Rugby is back, and I guess just like you, I am freaking happy as ever. We're going to go through the games coming up on this weekend. So your Japan, South Africa, Australia, England, Scotland, USA, these sorts of games. We're going to go through all of them. Just a quick breakdown, to show you the team list as well, and then do a prediction as well. And any comments, let me know below what you think, who you think will win, your predictions. So we can always have a timestamp. We can look back at how our predictions go. Japan versus South Africa at Wembley Stadium. And I always wonder, are they going to get a bigger crowd than what they got at the Rugby League? I think they played there last week or something like that, where they got about 60,000, not even sold out. 60 or 70,000 maybe. Yeah, not even a sellout for Australia versus England, world number 1 versus world number 3 or something like that. Not even a sellout. So to all the Rugby League fans, get good, man. Get good. The only good competition is the NRL. Let's be real. That's the only ones that sell out stadiums. So let's go. Wembley Stadium. So big match here. Away from home for both these teams. It's been a long time since they've played each other, actually. I think was that even the World Cup maybe? I'm not too sure. But you can see last 5 games for the Boks, 1 loss against the All Blacks, but then record win against the All Blacks, 67-30 against Argentina, and 29-27. Springboks beat them in that last game. And obviously, as we know, Japan just lost to the Wallabies, lost to Fiji, smashed Tonga, smashed USA, smashed Canada. So they're in the World Cup, obviously, lost in the final to Fiji, which is respectable. Fiji has been playing brilliant rugby, so this is the testing material here. This is where I really believe we can see if Japan's gotten better, or if they stagnated, or if they've gotten worse. So I think if they lose by anything less than 30 points against this Boks team, they got a really strong team announced. I think they're doing pretty well. I think they're going to be, like I said, a bit of rain. So South Africa's always not the best in rain, as we know, but neither are the Japanese. So it's going to be interesting to see how the weather can actually change this match. I mean, there's only one winner, the real world, who we're all going to pick, right? And that's the Boks to win here. World number 1, Japan away from home as well. Man, it's going to be a tight. It's going to be very, very tough. Like I said, the main thing for me is if Japan lose by 30 or less, that is to me a win for them. Starting with the teams here. So we got South Africa, Oxenchair, Malcolm Marx, Zachary Porthen debuting for the Boks. I think he's only 21. I think he's only 21 from memory. So brother, he deserves it. He's been through all the junior Boks, etc., etc. So he's worked his way into it. Archius Neyman, Luat de Jager in the second row. Siakulisi, Jasper Visa, and Franco Mostert in at number 7. So no real jackler. The only jackler there is Visa and Malcolm Marx. That's the only 2 jacklers I can see in that whole forward pack. So they're obviously going with brute strength, aerial battle, that sort of thing, more set piece against Japan. They're not going for the throwing the ball around. Maybe they know the weather is a bit wet. Maybe that's why they're doing it as well. In at number 9 and 10 is Kobus Reinach and Feinberg Ngonga Zulu. Yeah, going with why change the 9 and 10 when you've been playing brilliantly together? In at number 11, Arendse Kurtley, he's back from injury. So good to see him back in the green and gold. Then you got Damon Dialende, Jesse Creel, Ethan Hooker on the right wing, and Cheslin Colby. So, Ethan Hooker, another option there for obviously the high kicking. Colby in at the back, counter-attacking. It's good to see him in at fullback, man. I think he deserves to be a look for the fullback position for the Boks. So let's see how he repays that faith in Rossi. On the bench, you got Johan Grubelaar, Gerard Steenekamp, Vilku Low, so very strong front row. And big boys, man, very big boys. Gerard Steenekamp's like 6'4", Vilku Low, 130 kilos. Ron Rakia, Andre Esterhazen, obviously he can cover in at the centers and he can also cover in at number 7 or 6. Quacha Smith, Grant Williams, and Mani Lubbock. So obviously another 6-2 split. I think a lot of the countries are starting to use this, man. It's really, really good. Now, excuse the pronunciation if you are Japanese, but I'll try my best. For the Japanese team, Kenta Kobayashi, Kenji Sato, Shuhei Takeuchi, Jack Cornelson, Warner Derns, who's been playing brilliantly, to be honest, for them as well. Ben Gunter, Kanji Shimokawa, Michael Leach in at number 8. Man, the dude just doesn't seem to slow down. I was watching a game against Australia and he's just every single ruck, every tackle he's putting 100% in, man. Can really respect the way he plays. And I think Ben Gunter as well, he's a pretty solid number 6 as well. So I think he's going to be good. Shinobu Fujiwara, Seung Sin Lee, Tomoki Osada, Charlie Lawrence in at number 12, Dylan Riley 13, Kippe Ishida at number 14, Yoshitaka Yazaki in at fullback, who is a very, very exciting player. So watch for the counter attack as well. On the bench, Shodai Hirao, Ryosuke Iwaihara, Keijiro Tamefusa, Tyler Paul, Faulua Makisi, Kenta Fukuda, Sam Green, and Tienan Costley on the bench. Now, obviously, key players, I think, for the Japanese is obviously, for me, Michael Leach and Yazaki in at fullback. I think they're going to be the game changers if they are going to stand a chance. For South Africa, Cheslin Colby and Feinberg and Gomezulu, for me, will be the two standouts. And I think a guy who will have a very, very big game as well is Archie Snyman here as well. I was going to say Visa, but I think Snyman, man, just with the offloads, I think he's going to be brilliant. I think he's going to get some time to maybe play the 80 minutes. I just really hope like Ngomezulu or Kirk Lee or someone follows him and he just gets those arms free and does that offload straight through the line. He can offload from anywhere, man. So it's going to be exciting to see him play. So I think final score for the Boks against Japan, I think maybe a scoreline of about 40 points to 10. I think about 30 points to me is going to be the winning margin. A little bit of rain, it'll slow the Boks down a bit, couple mistakes, bit of rustiness. I think the Japanese will score a couple points, maybe a penalty early and a try. Or maybe 2 tries not converted. But yeah, 40 points to 10 is my final score prediction. Let me know below what you think.